Hi, my name is Jan Libbinger. I'm from Bark Unlimited Organics, and today we're going to look at our Clivia mix and how to transplant the Clivia.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.
So one of my customers and a mentor of mine sent me this plant, and it was in flower when I got it, and this is what they call a multi-petal plant. So it's got more flower petals than normal Clivia, which you won't be able to see now because this plant is finished flowering and there are a few seeds on it. And you will also notice that this plant is fairly pot bound. There are basically 4 plants in this one pot. So we're not going to divide this plant because I rather like a plant which is quite bushy, and this might give us multiple flower stalks next season. So we've got our bigger pot, and what we need to do now is we're going to take some of our Clivia mix, and we're going to use this straight from the bag. We don't need to add anything to it. We'll do a liquid fertilization on the plant after we've planted it. So we'll just take some of our Clivia mix and put it in the bottom of the pot. And you will see this is a bark-based growing medium, and this will drain very well, and it's got lots and lots of space in between the particles of bark for the roots of the plant to grow. The roots don't actually grow in the soil, it grows in the spaces between the soil particles. And we will just remove this plant, and you can see all the thick fleshy roots, and you will see there's very little soil left in between the roots. And we're just going to place the plant like that, and we want to fill it up to the original soil level again. We don't want to overfill it. If we put it over the stems of the plant will rot. So we're just going to fill it to exactly the same soil level. So we'll just take some more soil from the bag, and we're just going to fill up the gaps between the plant and the pot. And we'll just press down on it slightly. We don't want to compact the soil too much, and we must just be 100% sure that the soil level is the same as the original level of the soil in the old pot. We don't want to overfill it because that will cause the plant to rot, and this plant will soon make more little plants on the side, and because it's in a bigger pot, it's got a much better chance of giving us multiple flower stalks next summer. That's how easy it is to repot a Clivia with Bark Unlimited Clivia mix. And remember, we always mulch our plants. All our plants gets mulched to save on water and to keep weed seeds that might blow in from germinating, and it also beautifies the plant. Now with the mulch, you can actually mulch up onto the stem because it's not soil, and it will drain very quickly, and the plant will have no chance of getting any damage. So we're just going to use some of our bark nuggets medium because this is again a small container, and we use smaller pieces of bark, and we'll just fill that to almost to the brim of the pot, and that will retain the moisture and stop weed seeds from having a chance of germinating. So this is how easy it is to transplant Clivia plant with Bark Unlimited Organics Clivia mix. And I'm going to put the labels back into the plant. This, like I said, this plant was given to me by one of my customers, and she was actually, when I was still at school, I worked in a nursery to gain some knowledge on plants, and that's about 38, 40 years back. And I just want to thank Mrs. Henriette Struer for sending me a couple of lovely plants when I delivered a load of Clivia mix to her. So like I've said, we've used the Clivia mix straight from the bag. We haven't added any fertilizer to it, and we're going to use a liquid fertilizer called AgriBoost, which is a seaweed extract fertilizer, and we're going to add 3 scoops full of this to our watering can, and then we're going to water the plant with this. And you will see this is a fairly thick liquid, and we're going to add 3 scoops to the water in the watering can. And remember, I didn't fill up the watering can, and there's a good reason for that, which I will show you now. So there's our 3 scoops. So now that we've mixed our AgriBoost into the watering can, we're going to water our plant, and we'll give it a thorough watering, a proper watering, so that the Clivia mix around the roots of the plant can settle, and the little bit of AgriBoost that falls onto the leaves with the water will also act as a foliar feed for the plant. So now that we've transplanted our plant and watered it and fertilized it, it's vital to put it in the right position. These plants don't like being in the full sun. The leaves will get burn spots on them and could even die if they get too much direct sun. So this loves filtered sun, so under a shady tree, or maybe on the eastern side of your house where it gets a bit of morning sun, but no sunlight, say direct sunlight after 11 in the day, and definitely no sunlight in the hot afternoons. So keep this plant in a shady or semi-shaded area, and just keep it watered, say every second day, and this will produce numerous flowers come spring. So for more information on our products and on our Clivia mix, you can visit our website at www.barkunlimited.co.za. And if you liked this video and found the information useful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will forward you all the relevant videos.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.